Hello, Marcus Bronzy here from How to Kill an Hour, and today we are talking about the Vive Flow, a brand new product from HTC, something that I think is changing the way that we'll be looking at VR in a number of ways. Now, just to be clear with you, I went to a very special early viewing of the product where they talked us through it, and I've got my own personal opinions that I'd like to express, and I'll get into those, but first I'm going to get into the meat and bones of what HTC have put in their public announcement and kind of talk you through how that translates into the real world use of this device and where I think it will go. Shout out to whoever decided to leak the images a day early, you know, whatever. You're making it harder for people like us to be trusted. My one thing that I didn't do, which I'm really sorry about, is I should have filmed it. I should have filmed my experience there so I could have shown you the product, but we no doubt when we get our hands on a Vive Flow, we'll talk you through the final product, and I'll show you as much as I can today. Just to give you some proof that I was there, here is me getting my hands on the Vive Flow. This is the product now, and as you can see straight away, it's much smaller form factor than other VR units. So instead of the strap that goes over the top of your head, you've just got the two straps on the side, which work kind of like sunglasses. That's how you pop them on, that's how you take them off. If you want to liken them to an actual size of a product that is available to us that isn't VR, I'd say skiing goggles, some skiing goggle size things. As you can see when I've got them on my head, they've got the skiing goggle kind of size on them. And I just want to let you know that black line around the unit isn't the unit itself. It's just because of COVID protocols, we were making sure that they were cleaning down the products every single time and no one was having direct contact, because we were sharing the Vive Flows. There are a few of them around, but we wanted to get each of the experiences one by one, and so that's why it looks a bit bigger. But if you look closely, you can see that the unit is actually more like a pair of sunglasses, and the crushing of my ear that you see there is less the unit, it's more the mask pulling down on it. And we'll get onto the weight and the size in just a moment. Let's see if there's another shot of me. There's another shot of me enjoying it. I do like the reflective glass on them as well. They look more like sunglasses. They look like they're more open to the world. And if you look closer, you can see the two tracking cameras as well. And down the right-hand side of them, you can see there's a little line, little lead that is plugged into a power pack. Just want to clearly say before we get into this, the power pack is something that you use if you want to. These devices do not require a power pack to work. But we'll get into more of that in a moment. So what did HTC say? I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the press images that didn't get leaked, hopefully. Maybe some of them that did, whilst I talk you through what the product is about. I've also got some video clips to show you in a moment as well. So on the 14th of October, Vive announced the Vive Flow, a compact, lightweight, immersive glass device that transports its wearers wherever they want or need to be. It's designed for comfort and portability in mind, and it lets people find moments of calm and well-being for themselves throughout the day, as well as, you know, having a bit of fun on VR, which I think, for me personally, VR is fun. So their angle with the Vive Flow is that it's more to help people nurture their minds, relax and have fun. But there are some business applications you can have as well. So there's a range of immersive experiences on the Vive Port App Store that you can access to download anywhere, and you use your Android smartphone as a controller. So at the moment, you just get the headset and there's no outboard controller apart from your smartphone. And in the future, I believe they are trying to develop technology like you have seen on other VR headsets where it can track your hands. They just got to get it into that small form factor. And because it can connect to your smartphone, what's pretty cool is that you can actually transmit images from your smartphone to the Vive. Now, they showed us a demo where we watched a bit of Disney Plus. Great, you watch stuff in 4K, technically. But I was like, hang on, what if you combine a smartphone that runs something like a cloud-based gaming program, like, you know, Xbox is working on theirs, and you got a controller, a smartphone, and a headset? And they were like, yeah, all work. So you technically could be doing next-gen gaming with a Vive Flow, your smartphone, and a control pad. That's exciting for me because that's next-gen gaming without the hardware. Like, you know, a big thing about next gen gaming, a big problem that we were aware of, was getting your hands on the devices, getting them set up in your house. But if you can just play on the cloud, I think that's a big benefit for people. Portability meets power. The Vive unit actually weighs the same amount as a chocolate bar at 189 grams. I don't know if you like to eat 180 gram chocolate bars or not, but 180 grams is the weight of it, and that's very light. And it's got a dual hinge soft face gasket that folds down, and you can actually put into a case that will be getting released soon. We didn't get our hands on that. So that increases, or should we say decreases, the form factor more when you want to fold it down and put it away. And that means, as well as this product being able to fit many heads and sizes, you can fold it down and put it away without worry for it being damaged. I'd find it very hard for me to fold down my previous Vive units or Oculus units and put them in a bag. The Vive Flow also has these built-in diopter dials, which I'm probably saying wrong, which means that you can make adjustments if you have not got 20/20 vision without having, so you don't have to wear your glasses when you're using the Vive. A couple of people on the day were tweaking it and they said it seemed to work well. I'm blessed with 20/20 vision, so what can you say? Do you know what I mean? Just to be clear, with the visuals, you get a 3.2 resolution and 75 Hz refresh rate and 3D spatial audio as well. The Vive Flow delivers immersive sound and can also be connected to external Bluetooth headsets. So you can have your headset, headphones in, the Vive Flow on, and you're good to go. In terms of pricing and accessories, Vive Flow have a matching carry case for purchase, so you can roll that around, pop those in there. They have a Vive power bank that can be purchased separately, which gives you extra battery life for long days. Now, I think without the battery pack, the Flow does work for a while, but I don't think you're going to get a full day's usage out of it at all. I think you might get an hour or two, maybe, depending on how you use it. The power pack, you can obviously extend that. I'd like to test that before I give you any numbers, because we always hear numbers from brands, but we want to really road test it. They've promised us that they've road tested it, and they've not just put it on like the lowest battery consuming setting, using the lowest battery consuming program to give us the numbers, but I want to test those when I come in. I think it was something like 3 to 5 hours. Don't hold me to that. Retail price, you're looking at £499 in the UK. Pre-order from vive.com/Vive Flow. And if you pre-order, you get the Vive Flow carry case and a gift bundle of 7 pieces of content. Right, that's all of the stuff that they told us about. Now, for me, I want to say personally, my opinion is the form factor was a big deal for me. Let me just take a quick sip of my coffee. Form factor was a big deal for me. We're getting closer, we're not there yet, to VR goggles that are like a pair of sunglasses. Pop them on, pop them in your pocket. We're getting closer, and these are a big step. The fact that they've managed to pack this tech into such a small form factor, you don't need to wear glasses, it's a big deal for me. And we did try it with Disney Plus, and watching Disney Plus at high res, you know, the 3.2K in that headset was looking crisp, and you can adjust the screen size as well. So you can actually have it, so it's a bigger screen, slightly bigger than your field of view. So you're actually looking around at the screen, kind of like you would at an IMAX cinema, or you can pull it back and just chill and watch it. Applications for this, straight away, travel. You're on a plane. You don't want to watch that crusty little screen that they put in front of you. It doesn't matter what class you are in. That screen isn't always popping. So you can just pop your headset on, pop your Bluetooth headset on, you can game, right? If your phone's got compatible games, you can watch a movie or two. You know, you can download stuff on Disney Plus and watch that in the air. I think that is absolutely awesome, especially with the power bank as well. Plug that in, you're good to go. Or even if there's a USB port that's powerful enough on the plane, plug that in, it's got you for the whole flight. 189 grams is really important for me. Oh, 1 second. Xbox Game Pass as well, if you've got reception or Wi-Fi. Really good use. 189 grams, that weight is really important to me because I do get VR fatigue, not just with my eyes, but having a heavy thing resting on your nose or your head can tire you out. 189 grams is heading in the right direction in terms of size. I think you can have this on for quite a while and not have the same sort of fatigue. It's got USB-C connectivity, which is obviously, as we know, becoming a very universal thing. And the fact that it can be used without a battery is something that's attractive, but I really don't know how much juice we're gonna get out of it in the real world. But you know, if I wanna have a little game or watch a little, I don't know, little film or episode of a series on the train, maybe that's something I could do when I wanna travel. It's got a dual mic on the top and the bottom. That's something that I didn't talk about before, where it can do a little bit of active noise cancellation. The mic also has a active echo cancellation. I mean, you know how annoying that is during a Zoom call or something like that, and that can happen with the open air speakers as well. And like I said, the Vive Port Infinity Vista is $5.99 a month, content specifically designed for the device. The case seems pretty cool, didn't get to see it like I said. The power bank, apparently up to 5 hours of use, but I don't know, we'll see. Also, there's a power dongle which lets you charge your phone whilst charging the device as well, so that's good that they've got that too. Be coming out in November, and I just want to finish off by saying I think this will be a great travel unit as well as anything else. Great for travel, I think. And I just want to finish off by saying I think this will be great for travel. I believe that when we're relaxing, chilling out and traveling, the fact that we can have high quality visuals and immerse ourselves is quite a nice thing as well. So I think when you're on a plane or if you fly a lot for business or pleasure, this could be the one for you. And I'm just happy that we're getting form factor moving in this direction. But yeah, so, you know, when it comes out, we'll get our hands on it. We'll do a what's in the box. But that's what I know about the Vive Flow. I'm sorry, I should have just filmed it when I was there. I should have shot with it like I've done in the past when I get these exclusive views. But if you've got any questions, put them in the comments below and we'll do our best to try and cover those. I've been Marcus Bronzy. This has been How to Kill an Hour. Make sure you find us on social medias at How to Kill an Hour and everything. I'm at Marcus Bronzy, MarcusBronzy. Until next time, stay blessed.